Autos and bikes are made to keep going for numerous years. Then again, they can wind up being scrap after a mischance or an issue that cripples a vehicle. Many insurance agencies will pay for a case by paying for any repair or the some quality of vehicle. The measure which is appropriated is dependent upon numerous components. One part of trucks or autos that are broken is they end up at a local auto salvage Tampa office. There are lots of advantages to people who use of a nearby trash yard. Areas which have trucks and different cars suggests you can find components which can be found. Folks who are correcting or repairing a form of car usually require a position to locate sacrificed parts. This implies a vehicle that is worthless to insurance businesses can be found to supply still another use. Numerous sorts of vehicles that have been included in mishaps are ordinarily salvageable. This means there may be pieces and some parts that can still be in working request. The effect is an auto that ought to be taken to an adjacent garbage yard for processing. Rescued vehicles will be evaluated to see the amount of parts that could be sold to purchasers searching for parts. You can find various types of cars that are available at any regional trash yard. This implies there are many components which can be accessible to make use of to correct or regain a vehicle. A very important factor to bear in mind may be the various kinds of vehicles at trash centers aren't always totaled. The primary reason for this really is persons may pick to offer their car for scrap. Numerous individuals don't know the cost of scrap metal is expanding. The explanation behind expanded costs could be because of the measure of reusing that is occurring. Reusing metals is done to spare on expenses of acquiring crude materials for handling. Something else to remember is stolen vehicles that have been recuperated may be taken to garbage yards. Many times people can find a vehicle in good quality at a local scrap yard. This means vehicles can get a second chance to be useful for a consumer. One thing to keep in mind is to know which cars might be found on the lot. The best way to find a vehicle is to search the area. However, many places will have a basic inventory posted online. Individuals who have old vehicles consuming up room on a property have the means to offer them to a neighborhood yard for scrap costs. This is an incredible approach to get money for a vehicle that is no more drawn out required. Make sure that a neighborhood business is furnishing a reasonable cost for a vehicle. In the event that cost is not a concern, then an auto may be towed at any time of day. Evaluate the options of auto salvage Tampa procedures present in the area. Several might have choices for taking a car to switch for a money payment. That is a good way to save lots of vehicles.